right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to check out. There's mass shootings going on all over the United States, supposedly. So we're going to check on it. As always, Icamel's always on it first. So this is happening in Minneapolis, Tucson, many places. Let's check this out. I'm way behind on this. I'm not sure if this is even live anymore.
Audio for this, no audio. There's no audio. That's crazy. So I'm going to give you some of the details. Let me just make sure that I believe audio is enabled, but I want to make sure. Should be. Yeah, it should be. Okay, there's just no audio on this
I think
clip.
there was 28 people.
Maybe I should move to another one.
How many people do this live now? There's something like.
So this is the first.
I'm a little bit drunk, but.
Me too, but don't go over there.
What you said? I'm a little drunk?
Something happened over there. Don't go over there. Someone got shot. Yeah. It's okay. Just be careful. Go that way, please. It's not. There's somebody over there. All right, thank you. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm from. My name is Isaac. I'm from Tampa, Florida.
You said it's from Tampa? So the Minneapolis shooting, they said that it happened outside of the Rain Event Center in the Uptown area. The venue is located near 29th Street and Hennepin Avenue.
Wow. Well, it's
the shooting happened early Sunday morning on God's Day or Jesus' Day. Minneapolis police received reports of multiple people shot approximately at 12:30 a.m. Police reportedly arrived on scene in less than 1 minute. Officers immediately requested additional help because of the large crowd and the number of people injured.
Damon, focus.
I don't know, Debbie. Can you consider that a sign? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. Revenge. Who knows? Did they curse everybody? All of us on Earth? And this is the payback for cursing us? Maybe. And the Lord's handling it. Of course, we ain't, because we can't even get off our couches without demonic demons attacking us. That ain't us. Although some of us wish it was us. But all right, let's continue. Debbie says, I don't know. Who knows? Exactly. It might be a sign. Who's going to do something like this on Sunday morning? Not me.
I don't know what's going on, man. Like, it's just like...
Too quiet? Turn your sound from 100% to 600% with Volume X. Just hit Add to Chrome. It installs in seconds. Click the icon, boost the volume. That's it.
You really have to stay up to date with this YouTube stuff, Debbie. Only the chosen ones are getting attacked. I don't know what they're chosen for, but they're getting attacked. Everyone's getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. There ain't no way I can be a chosen one. I'm broken, beaten, a sinner. I got demons and people in trespass using magic and everything. And Lord ain't on my side, I'll tell you that. Bunch of demonic people. But let's go ahead and let's find out what's going on here.
Frozen? There we go. Major police response. A lot of people, citizens out there.
No, I'm not safe. It's the chosen ones.
Police say that a large group of people were gathered outside of the Rain Event Center. Investigators believe an altercation happened outside of the venue. That confrontation led into an escalated gunfire. Police have described the incident as a shootout. The word shootout suggests investigators believe more than one person may have been firing, some multiple people firing at each other. There was some I feel like there was maybe 2 situations recently where people kind of indiscriminately shot out to the public.
Yeah, well, who the heck is out that late or early in the morning on the Lord's Day anyways? You know, what did the Lord say in the Bible? Do not go into the dark, for only a stupid, idiot, blind man would go within the dark. Exactly. That's why I don't go out in the dark. There's crazies out there. What are you talking about? These people are nuts. Now, what is it? Is it a sign from God? He did it on Sunday morning to let these people know you curse the wrong people. And he, you know, gang style. Maybe. Who knows? The Lord works in mysterious ways. I don't know. Could be a sign. I'm not safe. Are you kidding me? I was feeling good the past couple of days, and then all of a sudden, boom, something happens. I don't know. It's almost like the Lord is, you know, the curse is lifted, the spell is broken, but then boom, they hit it again. No, there ain't. It's like they're trying to get everyone to kill themselves. Who knows? Bad.
And the ops killed each other. And in that is, I don't know what the problem is. Like the enemy taking out the enemy, as long as they don't kill innocent people. There was one that was like a mall shooting with it. The people shot each other. I was like, okay, well, they shot each other.
Overlooks my apartment. It seems to have calmed down since then. A couple cop cars have left and ambulance left, but they put a gurney in pretty recently, so I think someone got shot.
Debbie says that.
You know, I had to make some changes too with the people I was hanging out with when I first moved to Florida. I was in high school. I had to make some changes because some people, they just want drama. Some people don't go out to actually have fun. The guys that I was hanging out with, it's like one group of guys standing on one side of the club along the wall, and the other group of guys standing along the other side of the wall and just staring each other down. Like, this shit's like gay. Like, what? Like, what is this? Until somebody crosses the path. I had to, you know, get out of that group.
Well, Ikamel is right. There's dudes that just go out looking for trouble. They don't care who it is. They're just an innocent bystander. You know, they just go out looking for trouble. You know, full of the demon and the devil's juice and probably the devil's dandruff, which is cocaine and meth. When really any kind of powder you can get up your nose, these people will do it. So, you know, what is going on? Who knows? Revenge from the Lord? I don't know. It's on a Sunday morning. Who would do this on Sunday morning? I don't know. You know, people that ain't right. Paige Turner, I won't. No, you don't have to worry, Paige. It's only the chosen ones that are being slaughtered or whatever. Who knows? I don't know. Nobody knows. And we're, you know, I question the Lord. You know, why break a man when he was already willing to follow you? You know, was it even the Lord that broke him, or was it the devil? Who knows? This is too crazy for me. You're going to be in pain whether you do or you don't follow the Lord, right? Because then the devil attack. It's unbelievable. It's just crazy. This is at Minneapolis, and there's a shooting going on that went on today at Tucson or something like that, and it's just everywhere. It's everywhere.
We're not even going out to have fun. Just guys staring at guys.
Exactly, like guys, but you know their ego getting in their
so police
way.
Haven't confirmed exactly how many shooters. They're looking into whether somebody fired shots from a vehicle.
I think we see the second gurney coming out of this ambulance right now.
Second gurney. And this is really something to pay attention to. If you have kids, you know what I mean? Like if you have kids, to pay attention to what's going on when they're going out at night. I mean, even though I know after a certain age, there's nothing you can do, I guess, right? But what's going on in this club live hang? I mean,
well, it's a gangster's world now.
Even the stream we did earlier today, we just showed like some of the youth.
It's the G-O-D. Da-na-na-na-na. It's the double G-O-D. Na-na-na-na-na. I mean, it's a gangster's world. I've been living all my life, living in the gangster's paradise. Yeah, and it ain't no life for me. And who the heck would do this on a Sunday morning? It would only have to be the Lord getting revenge for something. You know, what'd they say? You know, do not get revenge, let thy Lord get revenge. Make sure you get revenge good. Let them know. Let them know, Lord. Give them an extra couple cats in their ass for cursing and spelling and sacrificing us innocent people. And here's the crazy thing is, yeah, once these people were sinners, but they were blind, but now seen, and gave all glory to God, and they still killed them. Crazy. That was a catch-22, Debbie. You're danged if you do, danged if you don't.
Really don't care.
We don't care either anymore. So when you suffer so long,
what
you
we're
just
watching in
shit.
Minneapolis,
Who goes?
Police say 9 people were shot. The victims include 7 men and 2 women. All 9 victims are between the ages of 18 and 27. 4 victims were found by officers at the original shooting scene. 5 additional victims later arrived at local hospitals for treatment. So initially with this crime scene, they thought that there was less victims than what appeared to be because people showed up to the hospital later. Investigators also later connected hospital walk-ins to the same shooting. So people left, people got shot, people left, they showed up to the hospital.
No, this is nothing new in Chicago. This is baby crap compared to Chi-Town. You know, but hey, you know, sometimes you gotta, you know, protect your neighborhood or whatever. And that's what they do. No, I'm not even in Chi-Town. You couldn't catch me in Chi-Town. Chirac, you wouldn't catch me out there. I'm not, you know, I went to high school in the southern parts of Chicago. And there's one thing I know, right? If you're looking for drugs, you go to one area, and that's it. You make friends with somebody black. You don't go to no one else but him. And that's it. And you go in and get your ass out of there, or you won't make it. They'll kill you, take your car, and the next thing you know, they'll be driving around town. Da-da-da-da-da. It's the double OG. Da-da-da-da-da. But anyways, you know, I can't even talk anymore because I'm full of crap anyways. Da-da-da-da-da. It's the
and we're linked to the shooting.
It's obvious Page Turner don't know what the suburbs of Chicago
is. So
it is
no
Chicago.
Deaths have been confirmed at this incident.
It's just as bad as the city.
And they had to manage a large crowd, locating victims and securing the scene.
Hey, what's this building under glass?
The investigation is ongoing.
Is that
like a video and everything else.
That was pretty cool. What was that? Debbie, what is that? This happened in.
Now the Tucson. Let me see if there's anything else.
That
in the
might have been
here.
Prince's.
There we go.
Was it purple or blue? Might have been Prince's.
Pretty big scene.
Roller skating ring or ice skating ring or something. No, city life is not that scary, Debbie. It's not that scary. If you hear gunshots, hit the floor. No, so you see a body on the ground as you're walking to work. What do? You just step over it, walk around it. It's dangerous. It ain't dangerous in Chicago. You people really are sissies. No, I'm not going to Chicago. I was born and raised there. I had enough of it. I had to get out. It was a war. I grew up in a war. It's just I'm not going there. No, Debbie, just walk around the body. Don't be scared. It's dead. It ain't gonna move. No, just walk around it. It's what I had to do on my way to work in 8 feet of snow, in bare feet. Walk to school. Just walk around it. First, check it for money. There might be money in it. Pick up any weapons you see, and just walk away. It ain't Fred. Just part of life in Chicago. It's just part of life.
Crazy. Now the Tucson situation, Tucson,
and
Arizona.
It drove us all crazy.
Let's see here.
Debbie, just mind your own business when you're walking down the streets of Chicago.
So in Tucson, it happened in downtown Entertainment District,
behind a car,
near East Congress Street and 6th Avenue,
and then run. Stay low. If anyone asks you, you don't know. You just keep walking. You don't do anything. You just keep walking. Have 911 on speed dial. Have your camera. You get in any trouble, call me.
They said this happened around 2 a.m.
I'll talk to you at least.
2 a.m. This is an area where restaurants, bars, and nightlife businesses and pedestrians.
They're taking 2 ambulances away. I'm assuming with the victims in it.
Let me tell you something. If you drive down Chicago Street, you understand me? And you wave to somebody, you're going to get shot. I was just waving. Yeah, that's a gang sign. Sorry. Don't wave or do anything. You just drive through Chicago real fast. Roll your windows up, lock your doors.
So police say officers encountered
was one of the shooters.
No, Debbie, them ain't fake thugs. There ain't no fake thugs in Chicago.
Not letting anybody go down,
Debbie.
The street of
Chicago's got some of the badassest thugs around. They don't play with homie. You stay away from there.
That's wild, man. So police heard gunfire and immediately ran towards the shooting. Police officers say that they encountered a man identified as the shooting suspect. One report says that the suspect was running away from officers that approached him and came up on him.
Okay, thank you.
Officers they said that he ignored their commands. They kept repeating the commands over and over and over. He did not comply. And that's when one of the Tucson officers shot at the shooting suspect.
Oh, this was in Tucson. This was in Tucson, Arizona. Oh, God, I got to go ahead and call, make sure my family's all right. These people are so crazy. It's probably my ex-wife. Oh, wait, I was never married. Probably my ex-girlfriend. She was crazy. It's probably her or something. I don't know. Who knows? It could be. Who knows? Okay, Debbie, it is frightening. If you do what I tell you, you'll be fine. If you go through Chicago, don't get out of the car. Don't wave at anybody. Don't try and act like you're this, you're that, because there ain't no fake thugs in Chicago. I don't know who told you that. There ain't no fake thugs in Chicago. They real. Do you all ever have meat markets there? Yeah, there's meat markets there. Sure, there is. There's a place right over here on the corner in the basement. You can go in there and get all kinds of meat. Of course, some people say it's human meat. It might be. It might be. I have no idea. I'm not. We don't have food inspectors in some guy's crazy biker's basement. You know, checking to see if the meat is human. We just don't have it no more. No, at one time we did, but we just can't. We don't have the manpower, Debbie. We just don't have the manpower. Johnny, Chicago things ain't flying for you. You grew up in little white suburb. No, I didn't. I grew up with a black guy. Right down the street from me, you idiot. Played football with us and wrestled and everything. He was big, you idiot. And then I grew up right down the street from them was the Hispanics, which I loved hanging out over there. It was always food. And they dressed weird. Shorts, tube socks, and flip flops with a flannel buttoned at the top. These were real dudes. They weren't fake. You'd say I'd like to take you to these. Call them a fake black man. Call them a fake Hispanic. They'll bust you upside the head. They'll put a cap in you faster than caps could be made. No fake. There ain't no fake shit in Chicago, I'll tell you that much. No, they weren't fake. They were real Hispanic, real tacos, real tamales, real crazy. So I know they were real Hispanics. And plus the way they dress. People say, it was just a movie. Just up in smoke with Cheech and Chong. No, that's the way the homies dress. Back then. To the T. People, it's the outskirts of Chicago. Outskirts of Chicago. Do you understand? Illinois is Chicago. There's nowhere they can't reach you. You people need a lot of history on what's going on in this world. Because it's obvious. You have no idea. Debbie's scared. I don't want to go to Chicago. I see a dead body. Just walk over it. Keep your mouth shut. Close your eyes and just keep walking. Nothing to be scared about. Just tell them Johnny sent you. Of course, they might open fire on you. But that's the whole thrill of the game in Chicago. You never know who they're going to get. You never know who's going to die. You just don't. Nah, don't be a sissy, Debbie. When you're in Chicago, can you stop and get me a beef sandwich? I'd appreciate it. And a pizza from Giantanio's. All right? Can you do that? Stop at Pat's and pick up that collection that he owes. And a pizza. All right. Now let's get back to this. This is horrible what's going on in Tucson.
Back.
We got to call family.
The suspect was struck by the officer's gunfire.
Girlfriend.
Officers took him into custody.
There went all my child.
And then they provided aid.
I think if she's hanging with her.
The suspect was initially listed as life-threatening condition. So there were another 9 victims here, including the suspect.
Ain't healthy for the
Tucson.
For you to be out at on the Lord's morning.
Authorities say the victim suffered gunshot wounds to the arms and legs.
Crazy redhead.
All 9 victims were initially transported in critical condition.
Oh yeah. I want to put you in Harvey. I'm gonna drop him right off in Harvey.
And the thing is, sometimes gunfire to the extremities. Some people think, "Oh, you just shot him in the leg."
We'll put him up there on North Chicago.
Big arteries there too.
H-Turner will sing a different tune, believe me.
So the gunman. Let's see here. That was Tucson. It was a wild night. All this happened while I was sleeping.
I know. Well, most of us are sleeping on the Lord's morning. Ichamel, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. This has all happened last night. Yeah, bunch of crazies out while we're all sleeping, just shooting up the town because it's the old. Everyone's seen Tombstone, the movie, in Arizona is like the Wild West. Like I told you, when I went on tour, I went out west. I was on a bus. There was crackheads coming out from cactuses and everything late at night. Their eyes were like dare lights. I almost had to hold a gun to bus driver's head and tell him, you stop this bus. And they were like, it's just crackheads, Mr. Kramer, meth heads. They're known out here. They're like little chupacabras. You just keep this bus floored. You floor it, mister. And don't you stop till you get past this little stretch of road where these bunch of, I guess they just love them out there. They're just little meth heads. Yeah, they jump right out. Well, that's how they kidnap you. Right? You're driving down the road, a bunch of these meth heads stop. They're like, eyes are like dare. You know, they just freeze. The light hits them, and then they just scatter around, block the road, and then you stop, and then they hijack you. Next thing you know, you're flipping tamales somewhere for Don Escaparo. You know, you're bent over somewhere, and they're taking their little chili peppers and pumping you full of the cherry pepper juice. Hey, it's just crazy. There's crackheads everywhere. But you know, that's the Wild West. It's the Wild West. That's what they do out there. You know, it's part of the thing. Everyone, let's go to Tucson, right? That's where the Wild West was. Big shootout and everything. And that's what they do. They just live like they're living on the edge. No, that's why we love them out there. They're just living on the edge. You can't stop them from falling. We don't want to. They're crazy. I mean, we spent a lot of money trying to keep them from falling. And then, well, once we got them to stop from falling, they just fell again. So we just stopped. It was just crazy. No, don't be afraid of Arizona or Chicago, Debbie. It's just, they're just bodies on sidewalks. Just walk around. You can call the police and let them know as you're walking by. I think there's a dead guy on the road. I've already checked his pockets for money, and I think he's dead. Oh, you already checked? I already checked to make sure he was, see who he was. He had some cash on him. I can't, I don't know what happened to the cash. It slipped out of my hand somewhere. I'm trying to save him, call 911. It blew away in the Windy City. It blew away down the road. I don't know where it's at.
I feel like it's getting worse. I feel like the crime is getting worse. I feel like the youth is getting worse. The mental health
it is
worse.
When a crazy man is telling you the world's gone crazy, you know something's wrong. It can melt. I can't keep doing this, trying to save these people. I can't save them all.
So the intersection, Broadway.
They're saying in Tucson, the suspects.
Page Turner, you're overstretched. Your
name hasn't been released.
You're still. You got timed out. You got
no motive yet.
I don't know what this is.
Johnny, you are as hard as a marshmallow. Ooh. Matter of fact, good thing you brought that up. Marshmallow used to be in my, I think Marshmallow was in my chat before. Remember him, Debbie? Turns out he's a rapper. He was doing stuff with Upchurch, I think, or one of these guys, one of these country rappers or something. Marshmallow. Which Marshmallow was in my chat many years ago. Many years ago, many moons. You know, I can't take it anymore, Ikamel. All this black magic, witchery, white magic, honky magic they're using on me.
I got my contacts for free using my vision
like
insurance benefits on 1-800-CONTACTS. I use 1-800.
North Carolina.
I can't do
and
it.
Somebody even mentioned there was something at the Waffle House in Delaware, I think. Some type of shooting at Delaware Waffle House. God,
you can't even go get a waffle anymore without getting killed.
Right now, it's just still Minneapolis.
You can't even go and get a waffle anymore.
I don't know. I was literally like a block away.
Well, something happened. Something definitely happened here. You got a bunch of people around.
I have somebody on the stretcher.
Bunch of people. There ain't nobody on the stretcher. Unless these people are invisible. I mean, there could have been 28 people dead. We just can't see them. We can't see them. It's some kind of a special glasses you need to see these people. Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable.
I think he's done.
I didn't see anybody on the stretcher, but then again, I don't have my glasses on. And then again, these people might be aliens and have powers to be invisible. Let me see what Page Turner said. You little fairy, no wanna be a rapper, came into your chat. Yeah, Marshmallow used to be in my chat. I don't know if it was the same Marshmallow, but some dude Marshmallow used to come into my chat. And he always used to rhyme. Yo, yo, Johnny, in a bottle of rum, got a bunch of bitches in your chat to the run. Yeah, bum, bum. I was like, what's up, Marshmallow? I think I made him a mod once. And Debbie's like, do you know Marshmallow? I'm like, no, I have no idea who Marshmallow is. He just came into my chat. He's like, what's up? Threw down a beat and everything. I was like, I think I might make him a mod. And Debbie was like, don't, because he's soft. And I'm like, well, ain't Marshmallow soft? Yeah. So, and that's how we did it. That's how we did it. No, Page Turner, don't be upset. If you want me to fix you up with Marshmallow, I could see. I don't think he's gay. He might be. I don't know. But if he ain't, well, if he is, then I might be able to fix you up with him. Don't worry about it. No, we don't hate you because you tossed the Fruit Loops. All right? It's just the way it goes. Nothing I could do about it. No, I don't hate you.
Ambulance left out.
Yeah, he did.
Move it. Go. Okay, I'm sorry. Not that direction. You guys need to get back and go. Everybody's going.
Yeah. This guy was on for 2 hours.
Ikamel must have
should have woke up last night. I don't know.
He must have special powers. How does he get this footage before? There was one day he went live, and I looked all over. I couldn't find no footage of it at all. And only he has it, and then it breaks, and then like other people get it. I'm like, how does he do that? I mean, it's mysterious. It was a battle between him and JLR, because JLR would report on stuff, but we wouldn't be able to find it anywhere. There'd be nothing on YouTube about it. And then I realized that these guys, well, they're good. They go to the news channels and actually the news sites and watch them, and before even social media knows about it. Ikamel and JLR know about it. So what do? Well, we can only be secondhand. We can only watch what they put out until the real footage comes out. Do they have the world by the balls on YouTube? Pretty much. Yeah. That's all we can do. Ikamel is just get your second helpings. And we're happy to get them. Let's continue to watch this.
Just circling around here. Got caught up in an attempted shooting there in 2022. My deepest condolences to those involved. Stay safe. Yeah. If anyone you know is downtown, please check on them. Make sure they get home safe. It was a little rowdy tonight, not gonna lie. But yeah, 3 or 4 shots. A handful at least. But it was just so crazy because I heard them from inside my apartment. But like no one in this area like ran, nobody like reacted.
Yeah.
Which is saddening, but
you're just numb. Everybody's numb.
Everything happened in this area.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what's really sad about America. We have become cumbersome to disasters and shootings. Like I told you, you ain't a real Chicago person unless you walk to work in 8 feet of snow with no shoes on, over a dead body, stepping over bodies or whatever. And that's just all I'm saying. That's all. People think it might be crazy. It might. It's not real, but go check it out for yourselves. Let's see what Valdez is saying. Youngblood was in the chat last week. Oh, whose chat was Youngblood in? Oh, that crazy Youngblood. He's got all the chicks. They're all going crazy. Kid. I wish. I'm not going to say I wish. But I ought to be Youngblood, to hang out with Youngblood a couple of days. But he'd probably kill me because trying to keep up with this younger generation, I probably have a heart attack or something. But what can you do? I don't know if he could have been in chat under a fake account. Sure, that's what these rich guys and rich famous people do. They like to play with our heads. Sure, they've been on YouTube, social media. They tell you they're not, but they're in there. Sure. I think it was one time I talked on Facebook with Mel Gibson for like 6 weeks, and then Mel put out something on YouTube saying he don't have social media or Facebook. And someone is, because we just worked out a movie deal. Who's on Facebook? Who's on Facebook with Mel Gibson's face? I don't know. But, hey, what can you do? It's just part of Facebook. Oh, I thought I lost these people, but I didn't. Thank God.
Playgrounds does do pat downs. I see them every night doing that. Chelas has a pretty good security, but if it's a Empire, they're not checking. It's just,
You in Nashville?
I've got my dental implants almost a year ago. This is what I looked like before.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe it was a drive-by, just for the fact that the helicopter was circling for like 15 minutes and actively like shining their light around everywhere. Probably, guys.
As far as shooters, so Minneapolis, no arrests have been announced. In Tucson, the suspect was shot by police and taken into custody in Tucson. And then in Asheville, North Carolina, no arrests
today
have been announced. So two of the shootings.
Debbie, did you see that in North Carolina? Arrests. Did you see that in North Carolina by you? Out there by your neck of the woods? Yeah, people going crazy everywhere. They're just going crazy everywhere. Nothing you could do about it. Just be aware of your surroundings. Watch what you eat, drink, all that stuff. They'll kill you. They'll poison you. It's just gone crazy. Just gone completely crazy. Watch out for the voodoo, the magic, the witchery, the sorcery. It's all real, folks. It's probably all real. I was watching Joe Rogan the other day, and he was saying he's getting ready for them to tell us that this whole thing was not real. No, it's not real. Witches and warlocks and everything. Well, the Bible's not real and stuff like that. But I don't know what to say. It's too late now. We were raised to believe these things are real. But the Bible was real. No, I don't know. Good luck trying to stop what's coming. You let it go for so long, you can't stop it. It's just crazy. It's completely nuts.
One shooting in Tucson, they made an arrest. No, RIP. I agree. It's what's happening over there is fucked up.
In North Carolina, by you,
tweeted
Debbie.
About it, even though my Twitter
shooting.
I feel like I'm shadow banned there or something. I think it's disgusting what's happening in Iran.
I seen it this
another
morning.
U.S. service member killed. I mean, there was 3 I think, from the other day, and then now another one or something. I think.
I'll be
sad.
Live for a little bit longer. Really, really, really quiet now. ID
Okay.
check.
I think let me jump to the other one now. The other shooting, I have it here. Let me just pull it up. Asheville.
Yeah, that was right by you, Debbie. Asheville. That's by you. I don't know. Some guy went crazy out there in North Carolina, Asheville or whatever. He went crazy. He started shooting up the place and everything. We got him. You know, we got the guy. But he started running around some crazy redhead short lady that made him do it or something. He said that he did it all for the nookie. I was like, what the heck is going on out there in Nashville? Right? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And that's what's going on. I don't know. It's just gone too crazy. That's right out there by you.
So in Asheville, North Carolina, this is where 2 people were actually killed. Another shooting last night. I mean, and it seems like the theme is with these places. Oh, I can't do that. I don't know, bars, late night, maybe drinking. Police are investigating an early morning shooting that left 2 people dead and 7 others injured.
Well, I know that, Debbie. That's why I said I was so concerned. You all right? What's going on? One of my mods is out there. And when they caught the guy, and he's like, I did it all about a noogie. And he talked about some redhead hot chick and everything running around out there and everything, shooting the place up like she was Yosemite Sam. I was like, whoa, I hope everybody's all right. But no one cares. No one cares that I care that somebody's hurt. Nobody.
When officers arrived, they found multiple victims suffering from gunshot wounds.
Walk me through what happened in the early hours today. Well, at approximately 2:20 a.m., our officers responded to shots fired here on this block, 245 block of Biltmore Avenue. And upon arrival, it was evident that multiple people had been struck by gunfire. Unfortunately, 2 were pronounced deceased at the scene.
Well, they got him, Debbie. I don't know what to tell you, Debbie. It's just too much. Debbie says, hell yeah. See? She's part of one of these crazy. She's probably... See, these women in America will get these men to do anything with their stuff. It's just crazy. It's crazy. No, I don't want to live here no more. I'm looking for somewhere else to move. It's just crazy, all the demonic stuff, the witchery, the social. And then Debbie, what did we do yesterday? We showed a new video out about the castle that's in Indiana, down south. And as soon as Debbie said it, or seen it, as soon as she seen that castle, she said, I'm a witch and I must go there. And that thing is drawing witches, warlocks, demons to Indiana, to everywhere, because it hypnotized her. And she 3 times she said, I gotta go there. I'm like, of course you do, right? Because it's drawing you to it. You're one of them. She's like, Johnny, help me. I'm like, oh no, you ain't sucking me in hell. So that's it. No, Debbie, it's true. You want that cake. You want to buy it. You said you wanted to buy that place. And that was pretty crazy, wasn't it? That was pretty crazy, if I might say myself. Did you hear about Ernie Shell? Oh my God, Debbie. Did you hear what they were saying about the Shellinator? That kid's got some explaining to do. Right now we are experiencing a phenomenon right now. Some kind of a poltergeist or demonic thing. You can see in my camera, it's fogging up. So it's purely demonic what we're dealing with here, Lord. In Jesus' name. You know. I don't know what it is. Look at it. Debbie says, what? Debbie, don't go to the light. I can't help it. It is so beautiful. Yeah, go there. Well, you're a witch. You came right out. You said it. You were a witch. You said, Johnny, I'm a witch. And where is that place? I'm like, that's that castle where the three witches, the covenant, where they lived. And it's haunted. They slaughtered people and they hung the skins on the walls. And Debbie's like, I must go there. And I was like, oh, sure. That's what when other witches are watching it, it's drawing them to it. Right? That castle was drawing it to her. She had to go. She loves it. And that's what I'm saying. It's just, now that she's turned my nutsack into a small keychain, I wish the government would have listened to me sooner. But you know what they say about government. They're slow, and I understand. It's just crazy. Debbie said, no, Debbie, no. Valdez, no, I shouldn't be calling myself old bloods, right? Like young bloods or whatever. Just leave young blood alone. Let the kid do his tour, will you? Were you sent here from other musicians that were on tour in America and all your fans like dropped away and we had record attendance at Youngblood's concerts as he came through America? Is that it? You're all upset? Keep messing with us and we'll do another tour in America and you'll all be eating shoe leather because you'll be poor. I don't know what these guys want me to do, but they keep this up and they'll all be poor. We'll just keep them on tour. Debbie says, I might trade it for this one. No, Debbie, you don't need no castle. You don't need no castle where they're killing people.
All of the leads that we have, witness statements, etc.
And just with the timing of everything and nothing being open around here, what do you think people were doing at 2:30 in the morning out on the streets?
Well, as we've seen in other areas throughout the city, when bars and restaurants close around that time, establishments, people tend to go to their car and hang out for a minute before they depart to go home for the evening. And I think that's what was happening here.
Okay. Do you think the people knew each other?
I never went out to my car after going to a bar and just hung out in the car because I had to vomit. So I usually would go out to go, oh, God, I got to drive. Wah! Someone throw Kramer into the back seat, get him out of here. He's just too drunk. Wah! I never sat and talked, hey, what's going on or anything, because I was too drunk. So, it's just crazy how times have changed. It's just so crazy. But they say it's that Gen X thing, Generexa, whatever they are. I don't know what they are, changing the world. Where, it's just crazy. And that's all I'm saying. Things have changed. Times have changed. But here I am, and I'm not the same. And that's what Ozzy's saying. And he couldn't have said it better. And Mama, I'm coming home, but I'm half drunk, throwing up everywhere. I got cocaine boogers, but I'm coming home. Of course, your mother's beating your ass once you walk in the door because you shouldn't be out snorting cocaine and drinking booze. But that's what we did in Chicago. And that's how you do it. And that's how we rolled. And, I don't know what to tell you, folks. I really don't. Debbie, no, kiss. I ain't kissing none of your rings. Not after I've seen where they've been. No, let's continue on.
We do think that this was not a random act of violence, but we are still following up, like I said, on all of those leads.
So 2 dead, 7 injured, is that right?
2 dead, 2 deceased, 7 injured, 5 are in stable condition, and 2 are receiving additional medical care.
I know you said you didn't want to get too into statistics right now, but what can you tell us about, just based on when we talked last week about non-fatal shootings, homicides for the year, what do you feel comfortable with kind of speaking on right now?
What I can say about gun violence is this community should not normalize gun violence. Like we talked about earlier this week, or last week, I'm still groggy. We went from an increase year to date in 7, and just overnight, we doubled that. We're now at 14 above where we were.
Well, there you go. Gun violence already surpassing itself so early in the year. I mean, these guys are striving to be number one on the streets. And you don't get to number one until I guess you kill more than the last year or something. I don't know. And that's how crazy your country is and your world is, where these guys are striving to be on the number one top list of murders or whatever. I guess so. It's just, I can't do it no more. I don't want to do it no more. You're all crazy. You're all, still crazy, as Paul Simon said, after all these years. No, that was Paul Simon that sang that. Great singer, songwriter. And, that's just what it is. This whole thing with Ernie Shell is shocking. Right? I think the walls are closing in around everybody, and they've got the puppet masters. Now he's trying to suck people down with him. He's going out to the East Coast, up into the New Hampshire area, the Boston, the New York area, where he's from. That's his old stomping grounds. He's going to see Dave. Who is Dave? I have no effing idea. A millionaire, supposedly, who has connections with billionaires that are going to be funding Ernie Shell's Madness of Madness channel or whatever. Who knows? Who cares? Well, after what I heard, I can't believe this. This is too crazy for me. Why are you people so nuts? You people are just so nuts. And when you're paying people to go ahead and try and kill me, now you people have become double dose nuts. You're crazy. I'm crazy, but I ain't that crazy. Poisoning my food and all kinds of stuff. You people are nuts. And then when they get caught, they all say Trump told them to do it. Trump. Now they got massive warrants, manslaughter charges coming up, warrants and all kinds of stuff. They're killing us, all under the orders of Trump. I'm like, you got me. But when we talk to Trump, Trump's like, I have no idea who these idiots are, Johnny. Exactly. No, Debbie, no one's kissing your rings after where they've been. No. Now, what do we know? We know our country is crazy. We know that much. And just knowing that might save our lives. To waking up and realizing we live in a zoo. That might save our lives. Well, maybe. But, I can't do everything in this country, folks. I just can't do it no more. I can't keep track of all these crazies. They're all wanted. They all created this whole Summer Wells thing, the madness. Like we knew right away, what was going on. But yet, as of today, like 6 years later or whatever, they act like it just happened. Boom. Oh my God, we just brought up. How does suspects go from suspects to working for the Trump task force, training the black ops, and I don't know. It just proves that God is a mysterious man. The more people you hurt, no matter what you've done, how many people you raped, pillaged, killed, shot, stole from, that the Lord will still do his work through you. It's crazy, but all right, I'll go with it, I guess. I don't know. It just keeps, it never ends. It just never ends.
This time last year and above our 2021 numbers. So I just think it's important that the community not normalize this, and we all have to work together to end these senseless acts of gun violence.
Yeah. Where do you guys?
Yeah, I would say not normalize any of this stuff. You know, but like I told you folks, we have become too. This is nothing baby crap. It's normal. You know, literally, that's the way people have become now on YouTube and everywhere. It's just, oh, another one? No, no biggie. Life goes on. And it is bad because now murder, well, is more acceptable in your country. You know, murder, poisoning, raping, selling kids, selling humans, adults. It's normal. You're all making too much of a big stink about it. You're making a big stink, but you're the ones that are doing the raping, pillaging, killing, and shooting. You burned the wick at both ends. You know, it was like that one lady was saying over at Ernie Deb Mac Feldman Shell's channel. Here you are being superhero, but yet you were the ones that were raping and pillaging. So it makes sense. All right, so there you go, folks. More mass shootings coming to your neck of the woods, to America and everything. Well, temperatures are heating up. That drives people nuts. With all the witchery and sorcery that they're doing, that's driving people nuts. The parasites that are running wild and the STDs that these people have are running wild. That's also driving them crazy. They're just crazy. You know, what do we do? Well, if we live by the Bible, we got to help them. You know, they're people. They didn't, you know, some of these people didn't put themselves in this predicament, right? Somebody lied and did very bad stuff, and innocent people died. You know, innocent people, and they thought it was a joke, and then they got killed for lying. And as Mel Gibson said, nobody dies for a lie. You bet your ass they do in America. And that's exactly what's happened. You know, there's nothing I could do about it. It's just the way it is. You know, well, of course, Mel Gibson was talking about Jesus, but it's a proven fact before Jesus, people were killed over lies and rumors. Why? Because that's the devil's trick. That's his whole thing. That's the devil's work. So I don't know. You know, anything on this channel, anything I say, you know, take with a grain of salt. It's all acting and improvising and comedy, and it's just a movie. You know. So I want all of you folks to have a great day. What do we got going on here outside my window? I don't know. Some kind of a light or something that's illuminating around my camera or something. It could be some kind of a, you know, I don't know, solar eclipse or something going on out there. You know, Generation X world that people say you can only see in reflections. It could be numerous things. Could be numerous things. All right. God bless you all. We'll be back with more as the world turns. So does our stomach. You know, from all these food or whatever, vegetables or whatever. Now, you folks have a great day. Debbie, I want to thank you for stopping in. Now, remember, if you're out in Chicago, just don't say nothing. Go to your grocery stores or whatever you got to do and act like everything's fine and get in your car and just go home. That's all. You'll be perfectly safe. If there's a shooting, hit the ground, get to your car, get to cover, and just go about your day. You'll be all right. And one last thing. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Yeah. We want to give a shout out to the crazy man, Ernie Depp, Feldman, Mac Shell, the next Burt Reynolds. I'm doing a movie right now. The young Burt Reynolds. How the young Smokey and the Bandit. How did Snowman and Smokey get to where they were? And we're going to film it all starring Ernie Mac Depp Shell Feldman. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be, he is just like a Burt Reynolds, ain't he? Just a lot crazier and stupider than Burt. But it's just crazy. And we're going to do it. We're working on a skit right now. We're working on papers. Can anyone stop this? No. No one can stop it because it's free enterprise in America. And it's my right to write a movie starring Ernie Depp Mac Feldman Shell as Smokey, the young Smokey and the Bandit. Now I need a Smokey, right? Because, no, I need a band. Wait. Smokey was the truck driver. The Bandit was Burt Reynolds. So we have a Bandit. Now we need a Smokey. We need somebody to drive a truck. Crazy as a coon, Dad. And it might be one of his. We might have two. Maybe Benny Keys can play that. I don't know. We're gonna need a Sally Fields, right? Because there was a Sally Fields in Smokey and the Bandit. So Debbie might be able to play that role. She's crazy enough. Maybe we'll see. You folks be safe. God bless. I don't give a crap. We called the government numerous times. We solved the cases. I can give two craps. You people are being lied to. Your government's corrupt. Your states are corrupt. Your country is corrupt. There's nothing I could do about it. God bless you. Fire them all. They're all fired. God bless. Get these people off of my set. I got music and movies to do. And the next Smokey and the Bandit. It's going to be unbelievable. Debbie said Smokey is the cop. Smokey is the cop. We need a Jackie. I need me a Jackie Gleason. I need me a Jackie Gleason. That's what I need. And I got it. I got the people already picked out for this movie. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be huge. It's going to be unbelievable. Huge. So you folks have a great day. God bless. Get off of my movie set. In the United States and this earth is my movie set. Now everybody get out. No, I don't care. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of me and out of here. Now get out of here, you young kids. Go drive someone else crazy. Now have a great day. God bless.